Spaetzle might be hard to pronounce, but it's oh so easy to love. I mean, how can you not love homemade noodles that only take 20 minutes to make? Since most of this time is spent waiting for water to boil, I'll fill my pot with water and set it over high heat right now. I'm making a large batch of the batter today to serve 8 people as a side dish, but you can certainly cut this recipe in half. We'll start with 4 large eggs, 1 cup of milk or water, and 4 teaspoons of Diamond Crystal Kosher Salt. If using table salt, you'll only need 2 teaspoons. As always with different salt types, your mileage will vary. Whisk very thoroughly until the mixture is homogeneous. Let's set the bowl back on the scale and add 425 grams of unbleached all-purpose flour. If you don't have a scale, spoon flour into a measuring cup without packing and level it off. You'll need 3 cups. This batter is too thick for a whisk, so use a rubber spatula or a large spoon after you add the flour. Mix thoroughly until all the mixture is cohesive and not lumpy. No worries about overmixing here. We're not making a cake. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and let the batter rest for at least 10 minutes to give the flour a chance to absorb the liquid. When your water gets to a boil, season it to taste with salt. The next step will require a Spaetzle maker. It's a $10 tool easily available on Amazon that consists of a box that holds the batter and a board with large holes. The link for this tool is below. I've tried every possible trick I could find online for people who do not have a Spaetzle maker, from Ziploc bags with holes to colanders. And let me tell you, they all suck. So, do yourself a favor, spend $10 and get the right tool. We'll need a piece of foil to prevent the batter from leaking while we fill the box. My Spaetzle maker has a little overhang, so I'll place that part off the counter to keep the board flat. Because I am working with a large batch, this box fits only half of my batter. Remove the foil and place the board with batter over the pot. Move the box back and forth to push the batter into the water. You might want to lower the heat a bit so that you don't cook yourself along with the Spaetzle. My first batch is in. Since I have great faith in my ability to move quickly, I'll put the remaining batter into the box super fast and get it into the water. If this is your first time making Spaetzle, you might want to cook it in batches. Don't try to get every last bit of batter into the pot. Some of it will inevitably be left in the box. When all the batter is in, give your Spaetzle a stir and cover the pot, but watch it carefully so that it doesn't boil over. In a minute or 2, you should get your boil back and the Spaetzle will start to puff up. Taste to make sure they no longer taste like raw dough and get them out into a large pan with 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Add 2 more tablespoons of butter or as much as your heart desires and stir. As always, my butter is unsalted. If yours is salted, cut down on the salt in the recipe. I personally like my Spaetzle simply buttered, but some people prefer it browned. To brown Spaetzle, set a Teflon pan with a bit of butter over high heat. When the butter foam starts to subside, add a layer of Spaetzle. Not too much. If you overload the pan, they won't brown well. Let them cook undisturbed for a minute or 2. Check a few pieces. If they look brown, stir your noodles and let them brown again. When they are brown enough to your liking, get them out of the pan and serve. Spaetzle is wonderful on its own, but it's even better topped with a braised meat like beer braised short ribs from our previous video. Next week, we are making beef steak with all those bones we have left over from braising short ribs. So don't forget to subscribe to Helen's Kitchen channel, and if you're ever in the Boston area, maybe I'll see you in one of my classes.